Hello.
Hey,
Good evening, everybody.
welcome to session.
Insert here.
Do you remember the session number?
I have that we're in number 19.
That is incorrect.
No, 20.
That is
It
incorrect.
is? Oh.
Yeah. It's a
Well,
session
since live.
21.
Since live?
This is session 21.
Man, oh man. I'm behind.
Well, I'm having champagne anyway.
And last episode was episode 20, in which you guys made it to the blacksmith.
Yes.
Those were fun
Right.
times.
Did I do that right? I think I
Yeah.
did that math right.
Or the blacksmith.
Well,
Right, anyway.
my count is off then somewhere. We'll say 21.
If we're all wrong, I'm just going to edit in like big numbers across the screen and it's just going to say...
Don't listen to us.
I've been writing the numbers.
I
of
believe
this
this is
session.
21. I'm almost positive this is 21 tonight.
We
So-
might have split up one of them.
Yeah, the first episode of the year, we split into 2 episodes. And that was 18 part 1 and 2. And then, 19 and 20 was last one. So, because we recorded... last week we recorded 20.
Go, Kitty. Go.
Wreck it all before we even roll a cat save.
Not like the cats do anything anymore.
Did you figure it out? Is it 21?
Yeah.
Yes. Right. All along.
Oh my goodness.
I just didn't mark that session 18
so
was actually
good.
18 and 19. Or whatever.
I'm with you. We made it real confusing on everybody involved. So, thank you for joining us for BattleMats and Kittycats. Missy?
Welcome to BattleMats and Kittycats, where a bunch of friends from across the country roll the dice and battle the evil cat overlords. Are we going to survive tonight? We don't know.
Cat overlord.
That one right there.
Cat overlord. Yeah, right there.
Be overlordy.
Nobody's like, I'm sleeping.
I mean, that's pretty overlordy.
It is.
That is kind of overlordy. This is
You may
true.
worship
This is
me
true.
now. I'll sleep
Her
over
eyes
there.
are closed. Is that Minerva?
Man.
Mad Eye, yeah.
Mad Eye. Mad Eye stretching out.
We must be able
She's
to... Let me
all over the
get a
board.
good face view here. Sorry for the jolt.
Of all
So-
places to lay.
I'm still learning. You can see the great eye patch there that she's got right there.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
It's okay.
That face. How dare you wake me?
How precious. You're so precious.
Let's be honest, this is the real start of the show. The cat's on the map. Hence, BattleMats kitty cats. That's where we get it, right?
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Oh,
And we got a gun. So the group has made their way to the blacksmith of Thunder Tree, one of their semi-recent goals. They were hoping to find a way to defeat the fiery spider that they had encountered previously as they first entered Thunder Tree. Unfortunately, they learned that the reason why Francis didn't do this himself, he was waiting for more people to jump in on this because the logging implements that he was hopeful in anchoring down the spider, preventing its escape, unfortunately are much too large for the gang to handle. All is not lost, though, as the gang also managed to catch a glimpse at the current overlords, speaking of overlords, of Thunder Tree, the young green dragon, who, even though the name might imply he's little, as they got a good glimpse of him as he clattered onto the side of the ruined wizard tower and clambered up inside. they got a pretty good idea of how big the creature is. Somewhere in the vicinity of about 30 feet or so from snout to tail. So, rather large beast still, and probably something not to be trifled with lightly. Tonk also took note of the fact that it did seem to have several wounds that were fresh. And it didn't appear to be in the best of shape at the moment. This momentarily gave Tonk courage to want to fight the beast immediately, but everybody kind of talked him out of that, and they all decided the best course of action would be to make their way back to the inn where Redoth is currently residing. And along the way, they saw that the plant creatures have began to kind of amass in front of the manor house where they encountered Francis. As they approached, they attempted to do so stealthily with a little bit of a distraction, trying to hopefully lure some of the creatures away. And unfortunately, the efforts did not really work out so much in their favor to distract the creatures. So where we find our heroes is a couple 100 feet away from a group of 6 plant zombies, and they have had a hell of a day starting out. So most of them are low on physical resources and coming down to the end of what they typically would spend in a day, and it's only early afternoon. So with that, I hand it over to our players. Yes, Katse.
It's your turn.
Yes, DM.
It is. Okay.
It's your
That
turn.
exciting?
Please do not hurt us.
Yeah, I would prefer not to die as well.
We do.
Please don't roll the 1.
Well,
Nat 1s are
I
bad.
think we'll roll the good old-fashioned D.
That's what D12 looks like, honey.
No, it's pretty.
Oh. It looks, from here, it looked like a 12.
And then I'm gonna roll next to your face, and that didn't work so well. But I don't know if you can see that. That was a 19.
Ooh.
Ooh,
See, told you that dice likes to roll good.
Cat got your tongue. Unable to speak. This will not affect your spells. So be ready to pantomime. Gotta
This
say, not the worst, considering we're
Could
trying to
be.
be sneaky.
kind of interesting this evening.
Trying to be sneaky, but also we kind of wanted to discuss things with Redoth, with the dragon, with the... Yeah, this could be bad.
Yeah.
Let's just see how this goes.
And it's going to be really good, considering the fact that this cat right here has decided to lay claim to the table this evening. So
Sweet.
there might be a lot of interference, because I do believe she is currently laying on the party.
So, I guess we should
Absolutely.
I
start.
do
Straight up.
believe that means right off the bat,
Shit.
following the rules, the arbitrary rules we have made up, the game is
Okay.
live and the cat is interfering with it. Therefore,
So
That's
what
it.
do we have to get to save?
this is 10 or better.
Oh no! I'm
11.
good. I'm okay.
Oh, dang.
So, big Ermi is unable to speak suddenly without warning.
Army! Army! You can't talk?
Now, if I recall, she did roll an exceptionally good stealth check for this. So,
Yeah.
Is there
It tracks.
Did you sign a contract with a witch?
You're the worst. We're the best. We gotta be quiet anyway.
I did say be very, very quiet.
Because we have to pass this building, right?
Yes. We're trying to get around it. So we were trying to figure out, if I remember correctly, whether to go behind the building through the trees or go around the front and try to sneak past the big dudes. Sneak past the little dudes. Army thinks that that's the better plan, I think. Am I very good at understanding Army?
What's the harm in going around the building?
Because everything likes to hide in the trees.
Yeah, that could be worse monsters.
Yeah.
The big tree dudes.
But I think worst case comes, we're running, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've got a little bit left in the tank if we really have to, but
So do I.
not much.
I'm tired.
So we can try to be quiet as we sneak by. So get a little closer and use like brushes cover. I guess. You okay with that? Are you okay? Oh, like.
I think she can hear.
Yeah.
Army, can you hear?
Yeah, but we're trying to be quiet.
Oh, good call.
Army's got the right idea.
So sneaking by, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make stealth rolls.
How far out are they?
Like 100 feet?
Yeah, from where you guys are right now, it's about 100 feet away.
Last spell of the day. How are they pretty close to each other?
Yeah, they're pretty clumped up. If you're asking if you can hit them with shatter,
I don't have shatter, so.
oh, okay.
I'm all out of shatter right now. No, I have something else that's not. It might help. I can cast fog cloud.
Oh.
You can do what?
I can make. I've done it before when we were saving the caravan. I cast
right.
the big cloud.
Yeah.
Cast it 120 feet away.
So you can put them in the clouds?
I can.
And then we can just walk.
Maybe they'll just think it's the bad fog
Yeah.
and just stay there.
Maybe. I mean,
Can we put little lights in it that make it greenish?
I can't do that.
My dancing lights
But-
won't do that, I don't think.
That would be the last spell I can cast today.
It's okay. It sounds like it's the spell to get us out of here.
Okay, I will cast.
Before you do, are there any negative side effects to if it doesn't work?
They see us, or they have a better chance of seeing. I don't know. They can see us. There's no. They move out of the fog. I mean, we won't be able to see them,
Go get
but
it.
they shouldn't be able to see us if we skirt around the fog.
Do it.
A 20-foot radius sphere of fog will be centered on them, and I'll cast
Okay.
fog cloud.
You can do it,
Okay.
Tonk.
Okay, yeah. As you do, you see just this like immediate like cloud plume above their heads, and then it just slowly like it's like one of those dripping mist things where it just like slowly starts carpeting down below them and draping down over in a nice cylindrical pattern directly above this horde of zombies, plant zombie men. And it doesn't necessarily like they don't seem to have any sort of immediate reaction that you notice to this.
We should still be quiet.
It lasts 1 hour under concentration.
Okay, so Tonk is now concentrating as well. I will place a ring on you, but I can't do that because that cat
We
right
don't want to
there.
reset that cat save.
We're gonna have to probably here in a minute. So, okay, everybody go ahead and make stealth rolls with advantage, please.
Do you want our stealth roll from before, or is this a new one with advantage?
You can just roll a second time if you
Okay.
already rolled one dice. Yeah.
I don't remember mine from last time.
I do.
Did anyone write mine down?
Missy, you can talk for this. Okay.
Then I'll forget and I'll start talking all the time.
True. Man, this is gonna be a quiet episode if
I know.
Kirby doesn't say
Yeah,
anything
we're gonna have to wake up the
at
cat
all.
and give her an opportunity to get her voice back.
So, do you want me to just roll twice? Because I don't remember what I rolled last
Yeah,
time.
that's fine.
I don't remember what you said, so.
What did you get, Creola?
My best was 14.
Arvita?
18.
15.
Ermi?
25.
25.
It
I was scared
tracked.
that it was just a 2 for a second, but I was like, nah, she's got like a +8, so.
So you guys begin to quietly brush in front of the manor house, avoiding pretty much everything you possibly can that looks like dead leaves or twigs, anything that looks to be sound heavy, and without very little sound whatsoever, you guys simply walk past the manor. And you can see the path that you guys had kind of previously been on towards the manor, or on the other side of the manor house. And I, under the impression you guys are going to continue up that path up till the end, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. So being quiet and stealthily as possible. What is the order? Is it the standard Arvita, Tonk, Creola, Ermi?
That's fine with me, unless someone else wants
Maybe Army shouldn't be in the back because she can't talk to us. If something comes up behind.
Can she not talk to you?
Can't talk.
But does Creola know that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she told us. She gestured being
Yeah,
like,
she just was like minding it all.
Yeah. That she can't. She's. Well, did you know that she can't talk, or that she's just choosing not to be silent right now?
she was doing a panicked, oh my god, I don't have a voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I must have not been looking.
No,
That was
maybe
towards
not.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And we were all like,
I'll-
no, it's
I'll
okay.
replace.
We have to be quiet anyway.
I'll go in the back.
Okay. So Arvita, Creola, Ermi, Tonk.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you guys doing?
Walk.
Continuing along.
Like,
Quiet.
with haste.
Going.
Not hasty.
No, I think
Silent.
Still trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
As
Yeah.
fast as we can, silent.
You do
We
so.
want everything.
Okay, that's the, I have to make sure I understand the intentions is all, to determine what kind of catastrophes may or may not happen to you guys.
Oh boy.
You guys begin to make your way through the ruins of Thunder Tree. You can see once again off towards like the centralized area between where essentially the tower and the manor house lie. Several other ruined buildings, overgrown with hedges and nasty shrubs, and you kind of are just following the same path back that you have already previously trekked, which seems to be for the most part undisturbed, given that you guys had previously been there. Arvita and Tonk, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Nine.
19.
19. Okay. As you begin to as you begin to walk forward and kind of just keeping an eye out on your surroundings and glancing around a bit, you do notice that pouring out from the top of the tower, there is a bit of like slowly seeping down fog.
Tonk, I think the dragon knows your trick too. And I point it out to him.
I don't think that's the dragon. Because that happened the night before, right? The fog.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Didn't the dragon land on the side of the tower and go in it?
He did. But he wasn't here
Yeah.
last night. And there's fog rolling in.
Is it the blight fog?
I don't know. I'm not pulling this
I
Is
thing.
it
don't
the green speckled, black speckled fog?
I think it just
Make an
exists
investigation roll.
as a fog.
With
How do we know
disadvantage
the
given the
dragon wasn't
distance.
here last night?
Aw, nat 20.
Aww.
And a natural 20.
No, 18 total.
Okay, that's still pretty good. It appears to be that kind of blackish mist with green speckles in it.
Oh, we gotta get inside. It's the bad fog. We gotta go.
It was moving slowly. Slowly
Mhm.
coming out.
Yeah, but
Go! Go, go, go!
we still need to move.
Go, 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 go!
I mean, we can still go quietly and...
Is there a building nearby? Or like, are we getting close to the tavern?
I mean, you're about halfway there.
Oh.
There are other buildings around, but they're not in the open. They're out in the thicket patches.
No, they didn't say anything about... Only if you die in the fog, right? They didn't say anything about...
Yeah, I think Is Ermi saying you're almost dead? And if you die, you would get turned. That's probably not a good idea.
Peter wants to run.
We could duck into one of these little buildings, but they're probably
We're gonna have
just
time
as
to fortify
dilapidated.
it.
I mean, we can go. I'm just trying to play it safe here.
I could get us a tent up in the air for an hour, but I don't know if that would get us very far.
You could just be really fast.
The fog continues to pour down. Now it's hitting the floor and begins to
Arvita's
start
running.
spreading out.
Okay.
You guys
Okay.
can come if
We're-
you want. In like a
Yeah.
slight panic.
We'll run. And as we come up to, as I'm hoping that if I can get in visual distance of the tavern, like within 120 feet, I can use my druidcraft or something to make the door rattle and try to get Sildar
Sure.
or Ridos' attention, not
Sure.
Sildar.
Understandable. So you guys take off behind Arvita as Arvita starts chugging along down the path quickly. As you're running, you do start hearing things moving in the trees. There is a distance between the sounds and you, and panicked rushing. You guys begin to rush forward as fast as possible. And as the inn comes into view, you catch glimpses of it immediately. That's you. The cat's in my way.
Mhm.
I might have to make her wake up.
We
Push
have
her
to
out of the
anyway.
way.
We need
Do I?
Ermi to have a chance to win back her voice from the sea witch called Mad Eye.
Does rolling the dice count as signing her contract? Because you lost.
Yep.
Wake up, Matt. Oh, you sleepy girl.
Can I get you to move, kid?
She's like, but it's so good.
Okay, come on. Yeah. Get off the table. Thank you. See, look, you literally were all
Aw,
underneath them.
finished.
Let's make
She
sure
was using her primordial pouch to keep us safe.
Yeah, I get that.
Come here, once. Come here, baby. Yes. All right. You're such a little baby.
I'm only doing this because I made this. I don't necessarily know this, but
Easy.
scale-wise, it doesn't quite work, but that's okay. I just have to play with it. In your mind. There we go. Are we back?
Knock the tree
We're back.
over.
That's okay. She didn't knock over you guys.
Just a tree. It's okay.
Arvita, you can see coming up in the distance the tavern. What only a dozen hours ago was nothing more than a sturdy old building. Now the walls are patched with thick and incredibly dense bark. The roof itself is encased in what appears to be some sort of hardened exterior shell, and the door where it once stood, nothing more than just an indentation in the patches of bark. You can see outside the building itself, growing on the floor, like surrounding the building, fresh, lush green grass appears to be attempting to take hold in the ground.
Guys, I think Rudolph secured the base.
A little too much. I don't know how we're gonna get in.
Is there a window or something available?
Like, as you're running, make a perception check.
I wonder if Kriella's Druidcraft will still work. Shit. That's a 7.
7. I mean, from where you're approaching, all you see is what used to be the door, and there ain't no door. There's just like this indentation.
How far away am I?
Probably about 50 feet at this point, as it's starting to like come clear into view. Like 100 feet away is as you notice this, but you're not stopping. So unless you're telling me you're stopping, so.
No. I'm still booking it towards the house. I'm just waiting to get in like shouting distance of Rudolph. And I think Kriella, I'm not gonna risk anything. I'm gonna see if Kriella has luck before I start screaming Rudolph's name out here.
So as we're hitting that 100-foot mark,
Is he?
I want to use my druidcraft to like bring roots up out of the ground and knock, like bang against the door a little bit. Not knock, but in a rhythmic pattern.
As you reach out, you don't really feel anything responding to you.
My stuff is blocked. I can't hit the door.
As you guys begin to approach closer, you can see that like the indentation begins to glow subtly.
Whoa, friend. What's the Elvish word for friend?
As you get really close to the door, Arvita, and come up to it and shout "friend" at the door does begin to move. And there is like a panel of wood that just slides over, opening up into the interior of the inn.
Vita's gonna run in and she's gonna do a baseball slide into the tavern door.
Okay.
On my belly. Whoosh.
And
home base.
so you guys watch Arvita just slide into the opening that has made its way into the tree. As you enter inside this, it's not not a tree house. It's more like a house that's a tree. There are like a subtle amount of little glowing mushrooms growing on the interior, giving it just a little bit of dim light inside of here, illuminating the space.
Rudolph, I want you to make our house. I mean, my
Do the
house.
rest of you follow
Yeah,
suit
yeah.
into?
I'm in. I'm running in.
Okay.
Yeah, just before I go in, I want to look around and see if anything's coming.
You see emerging from basically every bit of brambly area, you see those plant creatures begin to slowly walk out.
Okay.
And
Like,
there's
from
like
outside.
dozens of them.
Honk, get in here! I'm looking for something to put in front of the door that I know we don't have to block, just out of panic.
Yeah, sure. And Tong, do you enter into the
Yeah, I'll step
building?
backwards, just keeping an eye on them.
And as you walk backwards into the doorway seals itself shut. And like from the inside, you don't even see where a door should have been.
Are there visible windows?
No, you start noticing, like as you're looking around, that it looks like you're almost in the inside of a tree. You
Okay.
see that like the floor itself has like it almost looks like one of those branches that was growing out has just kind of covered the entire floor. And then like the walls are made up of like it looks like one of them just encased the entire wall on either side. So it looks kind of like you're standing in the middle of a hollowed out tree.
Is there still the 3 rooms?
Two rooms to the north of the
Okay.
to the north of the building. You can see them, and in a similar fashion, it looks like they are just doorways made out of this same organic material that has just kind of sprouted itself around the building.
Whoa. Rudolph, are you here?
You don't hear a response.
Rudolph's not. Where's Rudolph?
Can I check the rooms?
Go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See
go
if he's
knock.
in there?
I'll go check the other room.
So as you open up the first room, you notice that like there's 3 hammocks. Like it doesn't even look like the same building. The building itself, in shape and structure, is the same size, but the interior is a completely different interior. There's no like debris, no goblin gunk, or not goblin gunk, kobold gunk laying around or anything like that. And there's a set of 3 hanging hammocks in this one room, but no read off.
And that's it, just hammocks?
Mm-hmm.
Can I touch one and see if it's like the room previous to we were in?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and it feels like a viney rope as you touch it. You feel a hammock.
They are like stacked on each other or just scattered through the room?
Scattered through the room. Yeah.
I think I
So
might have
comfy.
found your beds? This is really weird.
Arvita crawls into one if she can reach it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Is
But
the
she doesn't
floor
use
in
it
the
like
hole
a
is
hammock. She uses it like a swing.
the hole in the floor is gone?
You don't even see like where a hole would have been. You're looking at just a solid branch that's kind of
This is
flattened
so
down on the
Okay.
bottom.
weird. So weird. Cool.
I guess
Like
we
really cool.
just wait. I mean,
Did
it
you-
knew us.
Did you tell us what was in the other room?
You have not gone to the other room.
Well, Kriya said
Oh,
she-
yeah, I said I was going in the other room. But
So-
that's okay. There's a lot happening.
If you open up the other room, you see 2 hammocks and you see Redoff sleeping in one of them.
He's okay.
Arvita, do you want to go wake him up?
Yeah, we need to. And I jump off my hammock and I go running in there and I smile that there's only one other hammock in here. And then I run over to Rudolph. But
And
before I wake him, I run back to the doorway and I'm like, dibs. And then I run back. Rudolph! Whack, whack, whack.
Smash him with your sword.
The
Panicked he-
broadside.
Panicked, he wakes up. Ah, whoop! Oh, Arvita.
God, you missed everything. We slayed a dragon and you missed it.
You've already killed the dragon?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Okay, good. Well, I hope you like what I've done to the place. Hopefully it's not too unsettling.
Amazing. It's
Yeah?
incredible. I want you to build me a house back home.
Well, it's not something I just build. This is a gift from the Ancient Ones.
Oh, they're incredible.
I agree. Like, this is something that, as I mentioned, is it's quite a valuable thing that we've used to secure this building. I don't mean that in a monetary sense that I want recompense or anything like that. I just simply mean that this is now a sacred building as long as the Ancient One protects it.
I mean, we're gonna need protection. We're chased back here. There's so much going on out there. We almost all
You
died.
look quite cut up. Are you
Yeah.
okay?
My dress. Oh, crap. My dress is so ruined.
It's caked in blood as well.
Yeah, I almost got eaten by rats. Guys, let's I call them in to catch Rudolph up on what he missed in our adventures.
Okay, I'm gonna make you roleplay it because I want to go through this and see what y'all remember. Because
Well-
I'm a jerk.
Hermes says timeout.
Oh, yeah. Can you help Ermi?
You can't talk, but why not?
Just out of the blue.
Just no ability to speak anymore.
Mm-mm.
That's unfortunate. I guess your companions will have to.
Oh!
He laid down on them and felt it on her chest and stood back up.
She was.
My goodness.
That is amazing.
That was great.
Yeah, that
Well,
was really
I d-
close.
I don't know what it is that has her in this state, but I feel much better given the circumstances. So, thankfully, it seems my services are in need at the moment. So, why don't we take some time? You tell me what it is that you have to tell, and as you do this, I will begin to prepare all sorts of healing abilities for you and take care of you. And
So, where
is
do
there
we-
before we begin this? Is there any pressing matter that is at hand? Something we should be rushing to immediately right now of any sort?
Ermi's gonna die.
Only she gets hurt again. But the green dragon was hurt. He got hurt. And when we saw him crash into his tower. I don't.
Yes. You speak of the tears in his wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. He's had those as long as I've seen him. He showed up with them.
Does he
Doesn't
usually
stop
crash
him.
into the tower?
It doesn't stop him from flying, but it does limit his ability to come to a stop quickly, it seems. So
Okay.
he works around that by
Crashing into things. I do that
Crashing in.
sometimes. Too. You know, like when you get a good running start in a house that has good tavern floors that are like shiny.
I know what you mean, yes. Sometimes I like to do that with just my socks on. Nothing but a white t-shirt. Well, okay, as long as there's nothing pressing, I just wanted to make sure that we have time because it looks like you had a hell of a day today, so let's settle in. There's no reason to rush, nothing to push forward to. We still know the score, we still know the tasks. So, what is it you've learned?
So
You don't have to go all the way into all the details. I just want you guys to kind of, keep in mind he doesn't know what you've been up to today.
Oh, then Tonk, you should definitely tell him. I'd be a mess.
the kobolds led us to what was that building again? I always mix
The
up.
manor house.
The manor house. There was a little bit more kobolds, probably about 4 or 5. And then there was a couple humans. And Francis.
One of the
Who was-
humans, I think, is where Ermi got her cool thigh bandolier. Ermi, show him your leg. It's cool. Right?
That is impressive.
While going there, we got attacked by the stickmen, stick zombies, and they barf in your mouth. Don't let that happen. Hermie got it. She was
They
sick.
barf in your mouth.
Yeah, they grapple you and just let this ichor in your mouth.
So break the grapple as soon as we encounter these.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they seem to be quite a bit
There's so
coming
many
out
of
of the
them.
fog.
It did it to Ego, and we had to kill him.
You know how much that bothered us.
Were you really killing Ego, or were you killing the creature then?
Well, at
The
that point, he
parasite.
was the creature.
It was more like turns you into a parasite, pretty much, where the parasite takes a hold of you. And
Yes, it sounds like some sort of cursed disease.
yeah. But this Francis fellow, I don't know. Do you know? And you don't know an Inaro, do you?
I can't say I do.
Well, apparently he had his face, like he was him, but not
Do
him.
you remember the kobolds that were in this house talking about their guy Francis?
Yes, I recall briefly.
It wasn't real guy. It was a fake guy. It was a raisin man dressed up like the guy.
Raisin Man.
He had no junk.
Like a bluish colored skin?
Yeah.
Like a doppelganger.
Yes.
I guess so. I kind of got the sensation like there was conjuration magic.
Hopefully that didn't make a crazy sound.
I didn't hear it.
Good. Conjuration magic coming from just him? Was he wearing something particular or something?
We're skipping around. I'm sorry. We found a cool bag. We'll get to the cool bag. Go ahead, Tonk.
So before he revealed his true self, he told us about a plan of using hooks on these spiders from the blacksmith.
Me.
Fire spider? On the fire spider. He only knew of 2 spiders? The fire and the magic spider, right?
The arcane one.
Yes.
The arcane one. He didn't seem to know about a 3rd one.
I guess that's good, but that's also terrible if he's been here this whole time and hasn't encountered that one either.
Yeah. So we went. Well, as we were leaving, he tried to read Criella's mind, and somehow Criella was able to protect herself from it, and that's when all hell broke loose, and we had to kill them all.
I see. He was trying to get some sort of information out of Criella, I'm guessing. Some
Yeah,
sort of mind reading abilities.
seemed like
Yeah,
it.
he seemed very interested in the forge and Gundren and all of that stuff, and why we were in Vandalin, and why we were here. And when we found his body, he was hiding, or after I killed him, we found his component pouch, and it has a special pocket in it that lets him send messages to some other pouch. I don't know where the pouch is, but we think it's the black spider because there's notes between the two of them. And he had put a note into the pouch that says what they know about the mine. They're trying to bring Gundren back, or the dwarf back. And it said Alzir fail, like FAIL ... It just trailed off because I killed him.
She did too. It was really good.
Probably for the best that that message didn't get sent then.
We're not. We think that the person didn't get it on the other side, but I don't know. It was still in the bag, in the special pocket.
See, well,
So we hope that they didn't get it, but we don't know. And we
Our-
haven't sent a message back to them in replacement of it. Army was trying, but
up with a plan to maybe lead them astray a little bit.
I mean,
Oh yeah, we haven't done
Sewing-
that yet, have we?
No, we haven't sent it yet.
sowing disorder to your enemies is probably a good thing.
Yeah.
oh
we
yeah,
thought so, too.
and Army found this box of centipedes. Like what the? Why centipedes?
Those little guys.
Ernie.
I would advise not letting those touch you. They're highly poisonous.
Oh.
Box closed. Army. Get a piece of rope. Tie that shit closed.
We have plenty of pieces of rope.
Did you find that on one of the kobolds, I'm assuming?
It was,
They like to use weird little bugs like that in traps often. So perhaps that was one that they were collecting for a future trap. So
Mm-mm.
Those poor centipedes.
Are they? You said that they're poisonous.
highly poisonous. Yeah.
Like, do you poke them with an arrow or something, or do they just like
No.
set
If
'em
they
on
were
the trap and-
if they were to bite you, lots of venom.
Okay.
Would they affect Tunk the same way it would affect me?
I believe so.
So size of the creature doesn't really matter?
The toxins they possess is pretty potent. It's,
Can throw them on.
as
the
far as I
dragon.
understand, it's more about your constitution as an individual that determines how effective the poison may or may not be.
Okay. I mean, I'm not that experienced with poisons.
Have to dance around mechanics.
Throw them on the dragon.
Since he has told you about this, Mitzi, you can go ahead and write down that you have 6 poisonous centipedes. And if you can get them to attack and bite somebody, they have to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or be poisoned for an hour.
About how long are they?
They're small. They're only about like that big.
I might have ideas.
It's so creepy
Um,
/ exciting when Tunk gets ideas and that creepy glint in his
Hmm.
eye.
Okay, sorry.
Does it work from the inside?
What?
Can you repeat that about the centipedes?
6 poisonous centipedes.
Yes, that the rest of it. DC what?
Sure. DC 14, or be poisoned for an hour.
It's a con save.
Concept.
Yeah. Con save, sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought Readoff already told you that it was a Constitution-based attack. gosh.
Will they? If they get eaten, will they still bite?
I don't believe so. I mean, chop
Gotta
off
pull
the head.
off first. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure it doesn't bite your throat all the way down.
But what if your mouth is really big and you can't chew off the heads?
You cut it off unless you have a knife. I just got a knife, so don't worry if you don't.
But maybe we could like stick them in a little piece of food or something as an offering to the dragon, and maybe he'll eat it, and then they'll bite him from the inside.
Hide is very hide-like.
but the cheeks soft.
Oh, I was thinking about putting one in my sling and chucking it at him. I don't know
It
how
would just hit his
possible that is.
scales.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can they bite through scales?
Only one way to find out.
Hey,
Have you
Ernie.
ever heard of them?
Come over here.
It would
Take
be
out your
more
arm.
like if there was ever a thing that was like a classification of thicknesses of like comparison to maybe an armor, that would be something that you would consider. It's not so much the creature being bitten, but more the durability of its hide when comparison to like steel or something. So the dragons probably, those fangs are gonna have a hard time piercing a dragon, but soft, squishy humans or fleshy people without armor and trying to get bitten by them might be a bit difficult.
Okay, so no chitinous exoskeletons either, likely.
You what?
Sorry, I think I had a seizure.
So the centipedes still have to attack
Yeah.
and hit. And if they do,
I'm just trying to be clever to see.
okay.
Yeah, I understand.
But if you ask Readoff, you're asking me, which is makes it feel like I have to give you an answer. So therefore,
Fair enough.
without breaking the fourth wall, he explained that it's more of a classification of the thickness of the thing being bitten.
Okay.
Is
like
there
some
still,
sort of class of armor?
Is there still a hole to crawl through?
No.
The rooms?
No. Like, you don't even, on the interior, you don't even see, like, plaster and lath walls.
Okay.
It's literally
It's all
just,
wood.
like, hollow
Fort.
wood. Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm gonna start making food for everybody while they're catching up.
Oh, do you have plenty? I could just get food if you would prefer something different. I mean, if you have stuff you would rather eat, then that's
We have
totally fine.
dry rations, but
And we snagged some stuff from the manor.
Oh,
Have you
In
ever
our
eaten a
rest.
good berry?
a berry? What kind of berry?
yes.
Yeah, good berry.
Yeah.
It's a magical berry that often a lot of druids possess the abilities to do this. And here, hold on, let me show you. And he holds out his hand, and then he casts a spell. Like, he holds his little symbol of Maliki over his hand and waves it just ever so slightly. And as he does, these like almost plum-sized blueberries appear in his hand. 8 of them, I believe. And he goes, all you need is one of these, and it'll sustain you for a day. And it's quite delicious, rather filling though. So, but please, if you would like, you may partake.
I'll eat one.
Oh
Those
yeah,
look
Arvada
interesting.
totally eats one.
2 with my trunk.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
There's enough.
How long do they last? Like, if I
it
eat
will
one
last-
now, can I eat one tomorrow?
Sorry, that banging was. What are good berries?
Good berries.
Let's see. Berries lose their potency if they've not been consumed within 24 hours of casting this spell. By the way, while you've been giving this rundown on everything, he has gone through one by one and brought everybody back up to their max hit points because he definitely has enough spell slots for that. So you have all been restored to your max.
I feel so much better. These are really good.
And they're tasty. They do get boring and dull, of course, but this isn't a spell I always meditate and prepare for. But given the circumstances of today, it felt like that this might be something worthy of this. I usually try to keep some other things available to me, but
After he pulls out the berries, I'm gonna grab into my backpack and rummage around. Tom, where's that mask? Did you take it? I think you put that fanny pack on. It like fits around your toes.
What?
That fanny pack with the
No, it was a backpack,
egg mask.
but I could wear it as a fanny pack.
Okay.
I don't know
Who
who
has
has
that?
that.
I said I grabbed it, but
Yeah, I think Tonk has it.
I'll pull out the mask and
technically, you were wearing it, and I don't know if you ever said you took it off, Creel.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
I don't think I ever did.
I think technically you've been wearing it the whole time, and I totally didn't even think about that until just now.
I pull out was it a robe?
You're
Robe, yeah.
right.
Yeah, I pull
I still
that
have the mask on.
It's
The
awesome.
big dragon.
It's awesome. You're so
I don't
scary.
recall you ever taking it off. So
Nope.
Oh
It
man,
looks
now,
like a battle helm, you know?
all right, we gotta restart the episode because I totally forgot that you were wearing this ridiculous mask. Redoth would have asked questions about that stupid thing the second he saw you.
Oh,
Go ahead. she just walked in the room.
There's more pressing items on the table.
That's right. Yeah. His high perception, he noticed that you guys were very injured and was quick to lend aid. Speaking of which, what is that ridiculous thing on your face?
One of the guys, one of the hobgoblins, not hobgoblins. Somebody was hiding it in their backpack
Oh yeah,
that we killed.
and a cloak.
with this robe. But we don't know what it's for. Do you recognize it?
I do.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
You ever heard of the Cult of the Dragon?
We guessed at the Cult of the Dragon.
I don't know. Have I ever heard of Cult of the Dragon?
I have no idea.
You might have, Paul. Give me a history check.
I'm so good at those.
Me too. I have to be.
Do you want me to add what
Hold
I
it
can
for
add
just
to
a
this?
minute. We're almost there.
Do you
What's
want
that,
me to
Josh?
Do you want me to add to what I can add to this, or you just want the natural one?
No.
Yeah, it's. I would say that you have definitely heard the Cult of the Dragon. Like you have heard that as the formal title of the organization. But realistically, like your studies have never really taken you down a path where that would be something you would be down into. So on the surface level, you might just know that it's an organization that does worship dragons to a certain degree. Beyond that, you kind of don't really know exactly what they all are for or against or whatever. But
So I've heard
Yeah.
it in passing, but
yeah.
not you. You know you can
Huh?
speak to the DM, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're gonna make her.
I wasn't trying to talk to the DM. Ermi was trying to talk to Redoth.
Oh, yeah, he's really perceptive, so he sees you making this. Like, why would he be wearing a dragon mask? You want to wear the dragon mask.
She's a dragon.
Are you part
Dragon
of?
type.
You're
She
part of the
she's
He
Cult of
wants
the
you to know
Dragon.
she's the dragon.
No, you're dragonborn. We've been over this before. I know the difference between a half dragon and dragonborn.
I don't think she does.
I think that's not the answer she wants.
Well, to be fair, I mean that con might work on some people because not everybody on the planet has seen a true dragonborn or true half dragon. So
You're my
I mean,
first
it's
Ermi.
see, there you go. So if she would have told you she is dragon, you might have believed it. She looks the part, but you know. Anyways,
You're all kind of my first, actually.
I mean that makes sense, I guess, but well, so one of these people possessed that item, but
Mhm.
not the rest of them?
Nope, just
Not
the
that
one
we
guy.
see.
Not that we could find.
Interesting. Well, he might have been some sort of weird double agent or something, because the Cult of the Dragon, as far as I know, they don't like living dragons. They like
Dead ones.
resurrecting dragons to be Draco Liches. That's
Wait,
kind of their thing.
A
Oh,
Draco Lich?
It's a really powerful dead dragon that causes all sorts of havoc and chaos, and it's hell if one ever actually makes its way around, which does happen from time to time. It's been a while since the last one. Honestly, I don't recall the year. It's been some 40, 50 years at least since the Cult of the Dragon's been active, so maybe this is somebody just, I don't know, carrying in reverence of their father or some such. I don't know. It's hard
Maybe
to tell.
he's a scout searching for young dragons that are easy to kill.
Part of the ceremony for Dracolichdom is you have to willingly be a participant, so it's not something that they would just be capable of just doing.
You can't just kill a dragon and turn it into
No.
Draco Lich.
No, yeah, it's
It's like a god thing.
similar to like people occasionally become liches of similar fashion. It's a whole magical ritual undertaking. It's big magic. I honestly I don't not a study I do, so I don't know the particulars of how all it's done, but it has to be somebody who's a willing participant, as far as I know.
I mean, a young dragon coming into power wants more powers. Pretty easy to persuade.
It's possible.
Persuade to do what?
Become a Draco
To-
Lich. Kill himself. Pretty much. Depends on how power hungry this dragon is already.
maybe that guy just wanted to come here and kill the dragon like we did, but he had other plans for the dragon.
He's dead now. Can't ask him.
That's okay. He can be dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh man.
Well,
We'll
it
have
has.
to look for more of the things. See if other people carry these as we come across creatures. Maybe he's not the only one. I wonder.
Well, if there's nothing more pressing, if you guys want, by all means, now would be a perfect time for you to rest, unburden yourself, unwind, enjoy a peaceful, calm evening here in the warmth of the tree, and
Kree is awesome.
we shall see about what to do in the morning when the morning comes. But don't worry about that tonight. It'll be fine. This fortress is practically impenetrable.
Practically.
Well, sure. I mean, it's still magic based, so sure, if somebody really wanted to get in, they possibly could find a way. But if that happens, then we fight.
Do you think
I
the
don't-
dragon will notice that this building is different now?
Oh, probably. Wait, do you think that your presence in Thunder Tree has gone unnoticed?
Oh, no. Not by a long shot.
Then what is...
Maybe by the dragon, he might
Yeah.
not. But
I
other
mean, the
than that,
noise this guy made.
yeah, I'm
Surprised
surprised.
you didn't hear it.
Did you hear any thunderstorms lately?
No. Take a moment and listen. There's almost like this calm, just dripping sound of sap dripping off of the wall into like a little basin underneath it, collecting it, just creating this nice, peaceful ambience inside of the. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Just creating a really nice, calm, peaceful ambience inside the tree.
So nice.
It's so lovely in here.
The unfortunate part, though, is we're sealed in, so we don't really know what's going on outside these walls, but
So we could be surrounded and not know.
potentially.
Hmm. Hmm. That could be bad.
But thankfully for you lot, you have somebody in your company who has the ability to turn into a raven. So I go. Sorry, an eagle. So up I go if needed, and I will.
Can you make a door
I know.
anywhere in this, or just where the door was?
It's beautiful, isn't it? Wherever you need a door, there's a door.
So if I wanted a door, could I just will a door, or is
Yes.
it just you?
No, any of us. This we were all present for when I performed the ritual and the rites, so we are all allowed in.
Hmm.
So earlier when I was running at the house and I was yelling friend,
It's actually
I
yeah.
opened the door.
Yeah, you did open the door.
I thought he did it.
Wow.
I thought he did it. It didn't occur to me that he was asleep.
Good job, Arvita. You found the magic word and didn't even know it.
I'm good at
Okay.
magic
Well-
words.
Can I make a window?
Ooh.
it would be wise not to.
But I could.
You could, but why
Okay.
would you want to?
Well, after our rest, just to peek out and
And if
I mean-
something was there ready to come in,
Like fog.
I mean,
You can't stab fog.
close it.
it won't create like what you're thinking of as a window. Everything here is manufactured from wood, so
Oh,
I'll
I
just
know
make
there
a
wouldn't be
hole.
any glass, just a hole that I can look out.
But
Yeah.
then if there's fog out
Like
there,
a
it'll
knot
come in.
hole. Like that big, just like a knot hole to look out.
sure. But as far as I understand it, this one here has the ability to utilize a scout. I can scout. You just have to trust us. Trust in your teammates.
I'm
That's
not
hard.
saying I don't. I'm just curious what this can do.
Well, for the next 9.5 days, whatever we wish for safety and safe harbor.
That's so
So-
cool.
So, with that, I think it is a perfect time for us to take our break. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a few minutes,
Yeah.
everybody.
Awesome.
See you guys shortly.
Thank you guys.
I'm good.
I think so.
All right, we're back. Hello, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the break.
I
And
did. I
now-
ate snacks.
I did too.
Same.
Well, I ate
Mhm.
dinner, I guess.
I ate
Shoveled it in.
leftovers. Oh, the cat moved.
Okay, so you guys are beginning to settle in for the evening after enjoying your good berry and feeling nice and satisfied.
Oh yeah.
It's not like a full feeling. It just is like you don't even know that you need food anymore today. Like
Satiated.
you're very satiated. Very much so.
Hey, Rudolph, I got a question for you.
Sure, Arvita.
Something weird happened out there. I
Again?
don't think he knows about this.
More
Have I
weirdness?
Have I asked him about the color thing yet?
Yeah,
I did.
I believe so.
Okay. So, the color thing. I saw a new color. I glowed a new color, I should say.
Okay.
I think it could be useful. If I could, learn what it means.
Probably. Seems like you're picking up like magical essences of things around you.
I reach out and I touch his wrist lightly, and I do it. I have 2
Okay.
more. So or 1 more.
Okay. So then,
This
the
is my last one of it.
oh, where's my little chart? You would do this to me, and I moved my
Sorry.
chart. Hold on one second. I gotta.
Take your time.
I believe it's abjuration, but I want to make sure that that's correct. I don't know my quick sheet. Oh, here we go. Yay!
But to answer your question more thoroughly, Rudolph, yeah, lots of weird shit is happening. I get mad sometimes and I lose my shit, and sometimes that's happened before. You know, I've talked with an old friend about it, and it can be useful. But ever since the other day, and
Well, quick. What is the abjuration color for you?
it's white or
White.
silver,
Okay.
silvery sparkles.
Yeah, yeah. So he quickly is like, look at the walls, quick. What do you see?
I am glowing silvery sparkles.
Oh, okay. That is abjuration.
Ooh, I learned that one too. I haven't learned that one yet. It's good. It's good.
So you're reflecting off the magical energies around you.
Criella, have you gone to sleep yet? I yell and wake probably everyone in the treehouse up. Can you come in here?
Are there any like torches in the room or anything like that? Okay.
No, there's like these small, just green mushrooms growing kind of all over the place inside. Just putting off a little bit of a dim glow all around.
I'll reach down to the ground and try to make them shimmer, or, like shake the mushrooms, like just kind of wiggle like an earthquake, a very light earthquake with my thaumaturgy.
And what is that?
It
should say the School of Magic.
Transmutation.
Transmutation. Okay.
So and I start glowing like a gold color too.
Oh, what was that? What was that you just did?
That one was thaumaturgy. It's a transmutation.
Yeah, I didn't know that one either. This is good. Whoa.
Battery.
Quick, something I can attack. What can I attack in the room real quick?
I love it.
Hit me! Hit me!
I
can take it.
I believe, but
I'll acid splash her. Are you sure? Acre day. It's a dex save, but it's conjuration.
I already knew that one too.
she's just confirming.
You don't know that it's conjuration, though. You just know a color.
I start glowing slightly like blue sparkles.
I thought blue is transmutation.
Transmutation is yellow goldish.
Yeah, that was the first thing you hit her with.
Yeah.
Transmutation. Yep. Yeah, so abjuration is silver, transmutation is golden.
Mm-hmm. Divination is like a purpley.
And it's all like it looks like a a jar of water filled with glitter, like saturated with glitter, is basically what's happening on Arvida's skin.
I make dancing lights float around her and like circle to make her swirlies come out. It's an evocation.
I start glowing pink.
That's your favorite.
Oh, she can make you glow pink.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then, like, as that's happening, the feeling fades and starts just going away. But
That was so cool. So yeah, lots of crazy shit like that has been happening all day. I straight up Care Bear stared out of my chest.
oh, like when we were outside last night.
Only I've had my sword. I can throw my sword and it comes back. That happened.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was. Anyway,
Well,
I
it
just
sounds like
figured
you
we'd
want to
review.
probably want to figure out a way to make you channel that better, so you understand it a bit.
Yeah, I like practicing. This was good.
Perhaps we can meditate this evening together.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever meditated before. Can I bring my pipe? Oh, no,
Does it
probably
help
not. That's
calm you
thieves.
down?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Just by a lot.
Then I would say that that's okay. You don't have to worry about smoking leaves. Like that's okay. The I mean, harvesting must exist. There is a natural order to things, a balance of all things. So one must take, but one must also give back, and one should never really take more than is necessary. So, the spirits that embody the trees and most living creatures, they kind of return to the balance and return to the flow when they expire. So you're not doing anything wrong by ending that cycle, because you're not truly destroying it. You're simply putting it back into the thing. Now, this blight, on the other hand, this blight ends it, and that's why it's problematic. It destroys that cycle, and whatever gets tainted by this blight is cut off forever and never gets to rejoin.
That's awful. I hope we have what it takes to stop it.
You and me both.
Don't even know how to stop it.
Grilla, you should go.
Yes, it seems to be no reason for a watch, so Arvida and I will, I will show her how to meditate. If anybody else cares to join, you're more than welcome to.
I think they all know how to meditate.
I'm gonna point at Arvita. You got it. But in her head, I'm gonna say, "Get him, Tiger."
I didn't know you could do that.
I'm gonna look for the biggest hammock.
Is there a hammock big enough for Tonk?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
good.
it kind of...
It's gotta be large.
It kind of enlarges as you approach it. So it's like everything looks like it will fit you, but then as you get close to it, it like expands a bit in all dimensions. And you're kind of like, oh, okay, this will work.
I'll take the one closest to the ground. I know they're spread out, but whichever one's closest to the ground.
I vote Missy gets to talk again. After the long rest, I
They
vote
they kind of
That's we decided after the long rest that would be that the effect would go away.
I miss
so.
Where-
hearing your voice.
I know. It's so strange.
It is. I don't like
Yeah, it's like I'm playing D&D with only 4 people.
know!
Like,
not fair.
Oh, Ermi, I
Wanna miss you
missed
back.
your voice. I hope that it comes back when you wake up.
Maybe you're allergic to something in the woods. Like giant cats.
I'll point at Ermi and
Pardon.
make her hear in her head. Are you okay to actually rest, or do you need more health?
you can talk back in her head.
Yeah, it's a message in your head. You can send a short response.
I'm fine. I just want to talk. This is so horrible.
Oh, look, the way to get Missy to be able to talk has been around the whole night.
My bad.
So you guys make your way out of the second sleeping chamber, and Rita and Arvita kind of... Yeah. Wait, I should put on
Maybe we should like close the door.
I'm still in there, by the way.
Okay.
Are you going to sleep in that hammock?
Did
Yeah,
he already take it? It's already like adjusted to his size.
that's what I said. I said I was taking one in there. I said the room with 3 hammocks were yours.
Oh, nuts. You're right. You beat me to it. My dibs came after.
I thought you were just talking about him.
Just
Yeah.
a punk. You're a punk, Tonk.
I'm tired.
Oh.
I
Well,
thought
there
you
you
could go meditate out in the big room.
Well, you can't meditate out in the open, can you?
Sure you can.
I don't know what meditating is gonna do, but I'm excited to find out.
You can do it anywhere.
On a horse, in the wagon,
Sure.
in a house.
Wagon's nice.
Ayla,
I wouldn't.
I have a
I wouldn't
weird
suggest
sister.
Halo.
Tanta, who likes to
Unless you
collect
bring a
crystals and does meditation out by like the hay fields.
I meditate every night. That's how
Oh
I go to sleep.
gosh.
Helpful. I'm excited to
mean-
learn.
Okay, so everybody... Oh, Tonk is still here, but you guys make way out, and cue up a new music track for this. You Rudolph kind of like gently approaches you. So you say you've never meditated before. We have to find a calming, peaceful place in your mind to just kind of wash everything away. That's really the first biggest step. It's just simply feel something. Have you ever had an experience where it was almost a dream, but not quite a dream, and you thought it was real, but you could just like... It was in your head, but you could almost reach out and touch what it was and physically grasp it?
I've had talks like this with one of my old friends, and it's confusing because he kind of taught me something sort of opposite, like about how to find the rage and channel the rage and look for the chaos and that fury. And this feels like running in the other direction a little bit.
Well, that fury is part of the same energy, but that is an energy you want to expel onto others. That's not an energy you want to expel on yourself. So what we're trying to do is, in those quiet times between the rage, find a different something altogether. Don't get rid of the rage. The rage is good. The rage is, it fuels what makes Arvita Arvita.
There's a lot of that.
And clearly, Maliki sees fit to utilize what you have, so I would not encourage getting rid of that. So don't think of this as a replacement for that. Think of this as some other method, something you can do to. Sometimes you might even get glimpses of things to come, and it won't necessarily be a vision. It will be more akin to
Dream.
probabilities, a dream state, but more like the probabilities of things to come based off of what you've already experienced.
Whoa.
So, like, take Thunder Tree, for example. Where we are at now, you have uncovered many secrets that the town has uprooted in the last 2 weeks. We have a clear direction and a goal. So, what is it you want next?
I kind of want to kill the dragon.
Okay, well, that's a goal. So, now we need to figure out how do we get to that goal.
We have
So-
to kill some spiders.
I don't mean physically get to that goal. So let's calm ourselves and rest for a moment. See where this takes us. Let's see.
Tonk, stop snoring.
Oh no, I'm not snoring because I rolled for it.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
That's
I rolled a snore roll.
Nice.
I didn't know that existed.
It doesn't.
It's an arbitrary roll that he made up for this instance.
That's hilarious.
So Redok begins to continue with you and tries to kind of figure out a way to help you ease your mind. He begins to kind of gently meditate or do some guided meditation with you, and kind of, begins to throw out some imagery for you.
The cat.
Imagine yourself in a calm, peaceful, wooded area. The grass is thick and lush beneath your feet. The bits of sunlight trail off through the leaves, touching you ever so slightly. There's a cool, gentle breeze, and you can hear the babbling brook just on the other side. Now, while you're in this space, think about your goal once again. And as you begin to think about this, Arvita, you're suddenly torn away and brought back to a memory from not too long ago, when you're in a place similar to as he described, and gazing off in the distance is a pair of big golden eyes staring back at you. Large reptilian with a black slit in them, staring you back.
Again.
What's that?
I don't have any rages left. I really want to rage.
Why?
It's scary.
What did you see?
Reptilian eyes.
Like the eyes of a dragon?
Looked like it.
Well, but that's what you wanted.
I kind of want it. What I really want is to kill the dragon and get a trophy of some sort and bring the dwarf back to life, and that's all a lot of complicated wants for a quiet sitting.
I mean, I think it's okay to have those kinds of wants and desires. We are removing an evil beast from the lands, So, in doing so, I mean, trophies, that's not really my territory. But I understand people's
I mean-
desires and needs for wanting those things.
Just because I don't think my family would believe me.
Be that as it may, that's your call when the time has come to take what you need to from the thing. It's best none of it goes to waste as much as possible, anyways. I don't really know much about what useful goods we could find off of a green dragon. My area in that is kind of a bit lacking, but nevertheless, uh, let's resume. Let's go back to the sunset field, kind of the babbling brook, and that calm forest area. Let's see how you feel after this. And you're there now, once again, in that nice space. And he's kind of brought you back into the meditation. And suddenly there's cold, but it's like chilly. It doesn't feel like the cool breeze anymore. It's darker. And you look around, and the forest itself begins to wither and die in front of you.
Oh, shit.
And looking around, you can see off in the distance a small stone temple. And at that temple, there's kind of a soft blue glow emitting from the center of it.
Blue. I'm gonna go check it out.
As you begin to walk forward, you notice that the way there is heavily, densely laid out with thick spider webs. They're kind of just like all over the place from ceiling to floor, encompassing the whole area. You being as small as you are, you're able to find ways in between the webs and continue forward if you wish.
I'm gonna keep going.
You continue walking forward, and the clearing in the trees begins to open up just a little bit, and you can see. Well,
What is that? Stonehenge. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at the spider webs. Spider. God, that's awesome.
yeah, I think is that working out okay?
It sure is. That's cool.
Wow.
So you were approaching kind of from this area here, but much further off, uh, and in the clearing, this arrangement of stone arches begins like catches your eyes, and you're able to see it. And looking deep into this, you can see this glowing blue starts to take shape and form, and it's a massive spider, not quite as big as the red one, but close. And its body is like almost translucent, and you can see it's almost like in this spectral color range, and it's just kind of hovering above the center area of the temple.
Does it look like I can see through its body?
Yeah. It's very translucent.
Man. It's the only spider I see.
It is, yes.
Holy crap.
You feel a rather sudden shake on your shoulder, bringing you quickly out of this. Arvita, Arvita,
Oh,
Arvita,
wait, shit. Holy shit.
are you with me?
There's another spider. It's huge.
What did you see?
I saw the other spider. Big blue one. Well, sort of blue, sort of transparent, sort of see-through. I think he can get invisible.
Where did you see it?
It was at Stonehenge. The temple?
Wh- Did did you see? Did you
A
see the
temple.
wood in the middle? Did you
There's
see the
wood.
fallen tree?
It looks like it. That's a tree, right? It looks like a mushroom.
Yeah, it's. Oh yeah, I guess it would be hard to twist a little bit. Yeah, in the center there, you see a large tree that has fallen over.
Yep. Yep, that's the place.
What state was the tree?
It was knocked over. It looked like a dead tree.
Dead.
It wasn't upright.
Our mission
It was
is
laying on
folly.
the ground.
Get your rest. That's enough for tonight.
Okay. He's pretty scary. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep well. This meditation thing's terrifying. You've got giant balls, man.
Don't. It should have been calm, but there should have been stillness in your mind. Maybe it's this rage that's preventing you from calming all the way.
Am I seeing the wrong thing?
I don't think so. Maybe we'll know in time. We'll try again later.
Okay.
He kind of walks out towards the center area where the bar once stood, and kind of starts reaching into his cloak, gathering some items, and spreads them out on the floor in front of him.
I crawl
Seems-
into the other room where my friends are to go to bed.
Okay, sure. And with that, you guys have successfully completed a long rest.
Hot dang!
Oh, you can talk.
I think so.
You must feel better.
So much better.
Oh, we missed you.
I know, so hard. It seemed like Creola was the only one that understood anything I was trying to say.
Well, I mean, you've got kind of claws, you know.
I mean,
You did a great job.
I'm used to interpreting animals, so you're kind of just a big animal. We all are, right?
Sure. There were so many things I wanted to say all day yesterday, and I couldn't say any of them, and they were going to be hilarious, and nothing.
Arvita, what's gone into you? How did meditation go last night? Meditation.
I think I disappointed him.
Oh no. Were you not very good at it?
I don't think I was very good at it.
Hmm.
I think I screwed it all up.
What?
He
Maybe,
kept telling me to relax, and I don't know, maybe I didn't relax enough.
maybe you can do it again.
No, he said he was willing to try again.
Couldn't have been that bad then.
No, it was pretty bad. Like, he went into the other room after and said something about that was folly.
Hmm.
What was folly? Is
I don't know.
read up. Read up. Are you awake yet?
Yeah. Yes, Creola.
Well, what happened last night? Arvita seems disappointed.
I didn't mean to disappoint her. I was.
No, you said that something is folly? What is folly?
I, I apologize. I lost my temper. I said that our mission is folly. Um,
Our mission to get Gundren back?
I don't know about that yet. We'll have to see. But Arvita told me that the tree of the Ancient One is dead. It should not be dead. Um, I am afraid that
I think maybe I wasn't doing it right. Like you said, right? Like maybe my rage made it so I was doing it wrong.
I think your rage is just preventing you from getting peace of mind from the meditation. But I don't think that the rage is bad. Um, you seem to be getting some inclination about what is going on around you. Not sure what exactly it is, but we our goal here was to cleanse the temple and remove the spider from the temple. But the temple is more than just those walls. The temple is the heart of that tree. And if that has stopped beating, if that tree is now dead, there is no temple. I think I don't know what you were planning to do today, but I think today is spider kill time.
Well, if we're killing a spider, I'm going to go talk to a goddess.
Anybody opposed to this?
That's
No.
kind of what I was thinking, going towards the temple, and it's been one of our biggest missions. So
I think it's time to take care of that. If we're lucky, we may still save it. I make no promises at this point.
I mean, even a fallen tree still has life in it. If it's just recently fallen.
What was left was not the entire tree. The spirit has been dying for a long time, being stuck in this place. I was able to get a bit more out of him by the work that I've done over the last few years here at Thunder Tree, but my efforts seem to be in vain, and my promise to let him walk once again is I don't know that I can uphold my end of the promise.
What would you have to do to uphold this bargain?
It's cleanse the blight. It's what I have to do.
Well, that's what we came here for. At least help you with. Some other side agenda stuff we need to take care of, but I think Temple would probably help.
It would be a start. Perhaps I should take a moment. Tonk, do you have that brazier, that brass brazier on hand? Can you pull that out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll set it down in the big room.
And I'll sit down and you just hear me like I'll pull out my incenses and my charcoal and herbs and stuff and kind of start lining them up around the brazier, and you kind of hear me start chanting happy koozie Toppy, koozie, like over and over again, to try and bring Lura back.
Okay. So while this is happening, Ermi has also stepped aside and
And I'm just silently praying to Joaquin for guidance today and protection, and thanking her for keeping me alive yesterday. Because of course I attribute that to her.
of course. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh no. I don't trust any of my dice now. Shit. Okay.
Don't use the pretty ones.
That's some shit right there. You said perception?
Perception.
11.
On 11. Okay. Yeah. As you begin to wrap up your prayer, and the coins have disappeared, as the last coin is taken into the hilt or into the blade, you notice something peculiar begins to form on the hilt of the dagger. There's almost like a small red stone at the just above the hand, the position where the hand sits,
Okay.
right above that, and it's there for just a split second, and then it's gone.
That's weird.
What's weird? I mean, you praying, yeah, that's
Well,
weird.
I was,
We're
I
all
was-
getting used to it.
Yeah, I was doing my prayer and I gave my offering and I got my bacon as usual, but
Sweet.
there right here there was a red stone for a moment and it's gone now. Weird.
As if you put more gold in.
Oh, well, it doesn't do anything. I've tried it before, like I tried it the first day, and it only takes 10 coins a day. And I mean, the other day it gave me half of it back. I don't know why, but I was very appreciative. It was pretty cool.
That's a cool dagger.
Yeah.
How long was the stone there for?
Just like a moment.
Do you think
You
you
know,
could snatch it if it happens again?
I don't know.
You're pretty
Press
quick.
it. Touch it.
I don't know. Maybe.
Like you could be ready. You could like be holding the dagger and you like be ready to put the money in and then just be like, oh.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if that would make Joaquin mad though.
How big was it?
I don't know about this big.
Why would she give it to you if she didn't want you to have it?
I don't know.
Everything
maybe,
else the dagger gives, she wants you to
maybe-
have.
I don't know. Maybe the red stone means something else.
I mean, I'm looking for red stones.
I gave you those ones I had.
Was it enough?
I don't know. Don't know yet. No one seems to be good on hawked goods.
I've been looking. We've been checking every poor creature we
No.
kill.
Okay, those earrings, they're not 100 years or older, are they?
How would you know that?
I
She's only,
would.
like, 16.
I think I would know. I'm gonna pull them out and look at them.
Wait, do you have something in your?
Yeah, it's in the historic.
Okay, I was wondering if does it say that you're able to identify whether or not these are more than 100 years old?
I'll read the wording.
Is that like
Yeah,
a
sure.
Tortolan skill?
Yeah.
It's
I
an
can-
Indiana Jones thing.
Yeah, I can determine the monetary value of art objects more than a century old.
Oh, jewelry
Okay.
is totally an art object.
Yes. So here's the thing. Yes, but that doesn't tell you how much value those stones are.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So you would know that the earrings are about 60 gold worth of historical
There we
items.
go.
Okay.
You can infer from that what you will, but
Right.
keep in mind, like, you're not appraising the gems.
I'm
You're
appraising the whole item.
right.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and there's, there could be intrinsic value with just the art itself, the carving on the gold around it. They look well made. Like, they do look like a well made pair of earrings. It doesn't look like just fancy stones that were set into gold. Like, it looks like they were made by a skilled craftsman. So you would definitely be able to identify that much from them. And determining their worth, they're probably, 70 gold, maybe more, depending on the market.
Okay.
Arvita just got thrown off the map by Mackerel. I think.
She did. She got thrown into the hedges. Oh, but that was. Do you see Arvita there on the hedges?
Uh-huh.
That means that's a cat save for Arvita.
Just what? No,
Everybody,
it's
right?
for everybody.
Is that just Arvita?
Try to shut me up.
Son of a bitch.
People have tried before. Stronger, more powerful people than you.
Yeah, we're good with read off.
Fuck
Another
yeah.
11. Those 11s.
I get to talk forever. No, Ermy. No, Ermy.
15.
Oh,
But
I was about
got
to say.
you.
I give you
DC's
one of my
higher.
inspiration.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here since half
Right.
of the players can't talk. No, just kidding. Still got a little bit longer left in this tonight. Okay, so
The temple is in the southern part of the town, right?
yeah, we're gonna make our way back towards the manor house, and then split off kind of southeast from there. The woods it's dense all the way around, so we're going to be going into the thick of it.
I did lock up the manor.
Mhm.
If by any chance you want to look around
Okay.
while we're over there. But
It's
I
now
mean,
Fox Manor.
we've looked through. I mean, but who knows?
Did you do it real good though?
I mean, the best at that, unless something's really shiny.
I mean, we found useful items for us, but there's always stuff we've overlooked. I'm
The
sure.
Always.
second set of eyes, it doesn't hurt.
A fifth set of eyes doesn't hurt.
In my house, the 12th set of eyes was always the one that found it.
But I
Nope.
mean, it's up to you.
Is everybody ready then for the day?
I think so. I've got my spells.
As ready as we can be, I suppose.
I've got my.
I'll send Laura jumping over and bouncing up into Arvita, like full on run and leap up into her arms.
Kidding. It's so good to see you. We missed you. I'm so glad you're back. I took a shit on this guy's door for you. You can come with me. Let's go. We're gonna go kill a big. Oh yeah, everybody.
Do we? Last time we were around, the fog it lingered a little bit. Do we want to maybe
Yeah, it
check
did.
that before we all just head out?
We
Probably.
should, yeah, not just steamroll out. Probably.
Army looks like she's trying to say something. Army, what did you have to say today?
What?
Isn't it great she can talk again?
I don't know. Yeah, I can talk again. It's great.
It was like the cat got your tongue.
I guess something like that. I don't know. I just I kept trying to talk and nobody could hear me, and Creel.
Wait, I thought you said you failed.
No, she said she got a 15.
She said 1,
Oh.
5.
See, I missed the delay.
She was fucking with us.
I was being
Yeah,
funny.
she was being all sad and stuff because she.
It
yeah.
was working.
It worked. I saw the 1. I figured, hey, your dice hate you all the time.
No, they do. But it was funny because that one rolled a 15 and I was like,
Perfect. Well then,
You guys should know something though. I saw something else in my vision too. I saw the spider itself. He's kind of translucent and hard to see.
This is the one where they were talking about it would appear at random places.
Possibly. It looked like I could see through it, like I could see the walls of the temple on the other side of it.
Hmm.
So just be extra cautious. We might not actually see it.
how am I going to fight something I can't see?
I don't know. Can we collect any of the tree sap that's been dripping out of the
to
tree
what end? Because you wouldn't necessarily get a lot.
Okay. I just want like a water balloon.
Trying to think how that would work. I mean, you can get sap, so you would get some sap out of that. I don't know. How would you make a water balloon out of tree sap?
I would probably search the goblins' room where they had all their gear for like an extra water bladder. Like a
And-
drinking bladder.
There's nothing there. Like you're in an empty room basically now. Like the place has been cleared and gutted.
Rudolph, what did you do with all the lynches and stuff? Like the tools. There was a whole room of kobold tools.
It might be outside.
But you didn't move it?
Why?
It just disappeared?
Well, it wouldn't have disappeared, no, but this is not necessarily the same building you were in. I mean, it is, but not.
I don't think I'll ever understand how this works, but it's pretty cool.
Right.
Mm.
Well, maybe I'll find a extra
It's-
drinking thingy at the manor.
It's an interesting way of bridging our reality with that of the Feywild. It's not something I can do, it's what happens. The Great Protectors. This is something they do.
Okay.
Well, did you need something? Like, we can go walk around the back of the house if it's safe and clear, but
I'm looking for like a bag of some sort. If we can find another water skin, we could fill it with dust or dirt or water, something that we could throw at an invisible spot to be able to see it. Like this is something I want to break on impact.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm reviewing my spell list here to see.
I mean, Creela, you've done that thing with the wind. If there's leaves, I mean, there were lots of spider webs and stuff in the temple. But anything that would create like a...
Yeah, I don't know if I can like pick up the spider webs and shoot them through the air. It just has to be the wind and natural stuff.
Oh, this
And I
is going to
can-
be so scary because we're not going to be able to see him.
I think it'll be fine. If we come across anything before we get to the spider, I'd say we try to hold back as much as we can
Yeah.
until we get to the spider.
Well, that's a good plan. You will have me with you today, and we won't go down easily. But I like the plan, but I don't necessarily have anything that can aid with that. What we could do perhaps though is if it does go into some sort of invisibility, then just listen to what you can hear around you. I doubt it has the ability to simply just,
Vanish.
No, it looked like he was still there.
So you might have some indication of where it might be, or like anticipate its movements, perhaps, and
Oh,
hold
Ermi,
back
can
until you
grab
can
and
see it
throw
again.
some daggers at it till it looks like a porcupine.
That would be cool.
I would think that the daggers just go away with him.
Wow, that'd be cool.
But I think she's thinking if I stab enough of them into it, it'll die.
Yeah.
Or it'll bleed.
That too.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you want me to take a look, or do you want to take a look, Creola?
Outside?
Yes.
Does it is it taxing for you to turn into an eagle?
Think I can do it, Will.
I mean, I can telescope Laura out the top.
Yeah, I mean, she can't really like jump to the ceiling though. She'd have to climb the walls, the vertical walls, to get out through the top.
I mean, if
Her-
you want her to do that, we just have a request a branch, and she can stand on the branch, and we'll push the branch out.
Oh my gosh, this place is cool. Hey, tree, I request a branch.
There's like just a stick begins to like swing down, and then this vine begins to wrap around it, and it slowly starts extending down towards you.
Okay. Lure, it's okay. Go stand on the branch.
Yep.
And you can take her up there, and then I just kind of sit back and my eyes turn backwards in my head basically, and I'm just like in this trance and watching what she sees.
And the branch itself begins to lift upwards and push up, and just before it gets to the ceiling, a small hole opens in the ceiling, and then it just pushes the cat all the way through up the top. And so you are now sitting on top of a thick bark roof, basically. Taking a look around, go ahead and make a perception check. Immediately, though, there is no fog.
Okay. Oh, right. I need to do my kitties. Perception. That's a whopping 8.
8. Okay. Immediately around the building, you can see that specifically because these things would catch your eye since this conversation literally just happened. You do see littered around the outside of the building is all of the stuff that was once inside of it. It looks like it was basically just pushed out as something materialized essentially in its space. So like you see several bits of kobold kit on the floor. Immediately around you, you don't notice anything in the way or anything terrible. So, but it's hard to tell where things get the thickest, and the path itself looks okay.
Okay. I'll have Laura walk back kind of towards the hole where she came through and paw at it until a hole opens up.
And it just As she begins to paw, a small hole, cat-size hole, opens up in the ceiling.
Meow, meow, meow. Give me a
Okay.
whole tree.
So I'll wake back up as Laura's safely, like the roof covers back up and she's safely down.
I want to interrupt just 1 second. As mechanics, you know that with Lura, you can just send her to a pocket dimension and then bring her back to you.
Oh, I thought she had to return to me.
As long as she's within that range, which I think the spell range is 100 feet.
100 feet, yeah.
As long as she's within
Okay.
that, you can command her to do these things. And one of the commands is you can either make her appear in a non-occupied space that you can see within 30 feet or something like that,
Okay.
or make her disappear and go into the pocket dimension. And then
Okay.
you could then pop her back to you. So in this particular case, you're fine because the tree reacts the way the tree reacts to you. But in other circumstances, you may not necessarily need
Right. Okay.
that kind of thing to
I
get
didn't
her in
realize.
and out of the space. Yeah, no, that's kind of why I wanted to bring it up to you. So sorry, I might have interrupted your thought as you're coming back.
1 second.
You guys hear her writing virtually over there. I don't know if the microphone's sensitive. But...
Okay. So, I saw all of the cobalt equipment outside. It looks like it just kind of got shoved out of the way. It's just all over the place. There's no fog right now. And I don't see anything out there that looks too ominous. I mean, it's just back to the normal forest stuff. So we can head out and can look outside for this bag or whatever.
I don't know. I think we could just head there.
I actually have stopped paying attention entirely after I found out that the tree can send me branches. And this whole time that Laura's been doing that, Arvida's been riding a branch like a Ferris wheel. Like just sitting on it, going up and
It's a
backing
series.
around.
It's a series of 3 branches that like come up and grab your butt off of the one previous to it and lift it over, and then the next one does the same thing, and then it just like gently passes you between one branch to the next.
It could be a swing for you.
I hope you found something cool up there. Do we have to
Well,
leave?
Not as cool as this, but yeah, we need to go. We should try and kill that spider.
I pet the tree wall. Like, thank you.
It doesn't react to that, unfortunately, but
It's okay.
Okay.
Bingo.
I think I'm ready. As we're walking out the door opens. I pull out the staff and like tap it on the ground once and give myself mage armor.
okay. Atta girl.
Whoa, what'd you just do?
She's done it.
Well, otherwise, you probably don't want me anywhere out in the world. Because
Just in the world.
like
Be let outside. Me either. Let's go play in the tree.
I think we have to
Bad.
go kill a spider though.
The tree only lasts so long.
yeah,
Sounds fun.
this gives me a little bit of protection.
9 days. You got 9 days left.
To save Gundren before repose goes away.
No, with the
Oh,
tree.
The tree.
Oh, the tree.
You get a full 10 day out of the tree.
Okay. We better make this snappy.
Yeah.
And God, I hope it doesn't take you guys 9 days to kill a spider.
The spider, the dragon, the other spider.
The other spider.
Cost.
The other spider.
Hey, keep in mind, the only thing you had to do was get the spider out of the temple. You don't necessarily have to kill it, but, I mean, I think at this
If we
point,
don't, he'll keep coming back.
that's kind
Yeah.
of, sounds like maybe that's undecided. The fire That's up to you guys. However you want to handle that one, I won't force you into anything with it.
Well, what if that one takes
it
over
does
the
exist.
temple? And then he would just burn down the tree.
So you guys open the magical doorway out of the tree house, the house tree, and as it opens, you guys see Thunder Tree. There is a little bit of daylight breaking through the clouds, and so it's not quite overcast completely this day. And with that, we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh man,
Woo!
Oh,
I wanted to fight.
we're gonna fight.
It's gonna be a while before we get there.
There's probably a
You
lot
guys-
of trees out here.
You guys have a ways to go before you get there.
We haven't seen it yet. Not in real life.
Uh-uh.
We gotta make our way over there.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, thank you everybody for watching BMKC. We appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And
I mean, some of us enjoyed it. Others of us weren't allowed to talk for half the show.
you did a great job pantomiming.
Oh my gosh.
Fantastic. That is definitely worthy of an inspiration. For sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hands down.
you earned it.
Yay!
That was
I used my inspiration last time and I got it back this time. Yay!
Woo, woo.
Fantastic.
get it.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Everybody remember, be amazing. Good night.
So,
Oh gosh, I can't do this. Is there a way to mute it?
Mute what?
I have an echo of Missy.
I have an echo of Josh.
Okay, so I'm going to do a loud, wicked clap, and then everybody gets stationed. Okay, we should be good. All right, so
I'm glad I didn't hear the clap.
There's the groovy. Fuck yeah. It's so groovy.
Nick is the track that I
Like I'm all out of rages and we need to make it back to a safe place, kind of high intensity but not fighting.
Yeah, it's not light, subtle, ambient music.
Like, oh my gosh, you guys. I'm gonna fall over.
I don't think you're alone there.
No. Not at all. You remember when I almost died?
Oh my god, yeah, that was like yesterday.
It won't take much for me to get back there.
Well, I mean, it was just like yesterday.
That's true.
I fell out of a tree once when I was a little kid, and oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna die then. Nothing like this.
So where we left off last week? Oh wait, cat save. Who's gonna be rolling
Are
it?
you gonna say hello?
Oh right,
Hello!
we gotta do.
I mean,
Hold on, we gotta do like the 3, 2, 1.
I
Hey
think
Siri, start a
think,
timer. Ugh.
Yep.
That's the way. We
I
like
it.
it.
Criella is really good at reading my mind.
She kind of is.
shit at charades, but she knew what I was thinking every time.
It's that nurse intuition that she used because sometimes she deals with people who can't talk to her.
Do you have any idea how hard it is for me not to talk?
So come along and take my hand.